my God. Yo, clip it. Clip it. Go. Oh. Mm.
Who's that too, Ty?
You. Supposed to be. This is for you, nigga.
Both of them.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, it's your boy Ty, back at it again with another banger for you guys. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but I had to drop this video for you guys. So many people have been asking me on my build, on my slashing playmaker, on how I made them. So this is pretty much, I'm gonna show you guys everything I did. I know it's been, like I said, it's been a while since I've uploaded. I've been busy working, and yes, I made another build. I will be dropping a build video on that guy. That's gonna be in the future though. If you guys stop by my stream, you guys will know what kind of build I made already. Like I said, turn on your post notifications so you know when I go live or when I even drop a video. But yeah, I know it's been a cool minute since people have been asking me to drop the build video on my slashing playmaker. Actually, the build I already had, which is a 90, I believe a 98 overall on that slashing playmaker, is pretty much gonna be the same way I made him. Because if you guys don't know, I made two of them, which you may be asking, why would you make two of the same build? So on my first one I made, after I kind of regretted not adding no defensive badges, because as a guard, regardless, I'm gonna tell you this before you make a mistake: do the best to have at least 5 badge points on them, because 5, like, you need defensive badges. You need them, trust me, you do. So let me just get straight into this video. This is gonna be my slashing playmaker that I made after the first one, which is the same thing, except I just tweaked the little things just to get my to get them defensive badges. So let's get into it. Right off the bat, as you can see, I actually, oh, that's another thing, I went with the point guard. This one, on my first build, it was a shooting guard. There's really not too much of a difference, so I ended up going with the point guard with this one. Right hand, because I've always been right-handed, so you know, all my builds right-handed. Jersey number is up to you guys. You know, I go 30 because, you know, Steph Curry over there, feel me? So let's get on to the next one. So for the pie chart, I went with the all playmaking. Look at that, like, you get the 95 ball handling, 95 pass accuracy, the 75 3-point shooting. The driving dunk is a 79, but once you tweak everything up, it'll go up, like, I think 1. So that's is a plus, you get me? So on the physical profile, we go with the first one. You know, you want all the speed. That's what you want. All speed, acceleration at 95. So this is where we're gonna go with the attributes. I'll show you guys the ones I do. For my close shot, I maxed it out. Driving layup, maxed it out. Driving dunk, maxed that out as well. Let me see. Shooting, that's for sure, you max that out. You max pretty much everything on shooting. You want to get all your badges on there. So playmaking, the same thing on this one. So on my first one, I actually had 30 playmaking, so that's where I kind of tweaked it on this one. Like, I wasn't too worried about dropping 3 of them, so I ended up going with 27. This is where we turn this up: lateral quickness, steals, and I believe, I'm not sure if something like that. Let me see, 69, because I'm looking at, because I actually took a picture of my attributes, so I'm trying to pay attention to it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's actually it. Because so my finishing, I get 11 finishing, I get 15 shooting, 27 playmaking, and 8 defensive badges. That's, I'm telling you, once you get them defensive badges, that's gonna help a lot. Body shape is really up to you. I end up going with solid, no, not even solid. I go with, like, compact. Now the height. So on my first build, I actually went with 6'5". It's really, you can go 6'5". There's really nothing too bad on it. It drops 1 from your mid range. It drops 2 from your driving layup, and then the rest, I mean, it's not too bad. Like I said, you can go with the 6'5". I ended up going with 6'4". On the weight, you want to go the lowest weight. Lowest weight, you want to be the quickest you can, so go with the lowest weight. Now the wingspan, I did go with the lowest wingspan that you can get, so you get that +3 on your 3-pointer, that +3 on your mid-range. I mean it drops down from your steals, as you can see, but 72, that's enough. The takeover, see, on my first build, if you guys didn't know, or if you guys did know, I know, well, most of you guys that didn't know, I went with the shot creating badge, and after using it for a cool minute, that badge, the takeover, is actually good. I would recommend using this one, but then again, I thought about it and I ended up going with the slashing takeover, for the fact that playing with this build, you can shoot and you could do a lot of other things, right? Obviously drive in and dunk and dribble, speed boost. But having the slashing takeover, a lot of people, when they play you, they go based by takeovers. They look over and they look at the takeover and be like, okay, that's the slashing. So they already, in their mind, they think you could only drive in and dunk, right? So they start playing off of you, and that's when you hit them with the green light. So that's what I ended up going with this one. I mean, regardless, even when I had the shot creator, people would do it. They probably they didn't think you could shoot. So, but like I said, I went with the slashing one, and that's pretty much the build that I ended up making on them. As you can see, similar to Isaiah Thomas, Kyrie Irving, and D'Angelo Russell. I mean, you can't beat that. This build is really probably one of the most OP builds you can have on 2K20. So that's pretty much gonna finish up on, or actually, you know what, I'm not even gonna finish it off there. I'm gonna test it real quick. I'm gonna show you guys the badges I go with. So I would have ended it right there, but I might as well, so just in case you guys want to know what kind of badges I go with as well. So on my finishing, of course, you want to go with contact finisher gold, fancy footwork on gold, and slithering finisher on gold. The next ones, you can go the silver ones. I would go with relentless finisher. You could probably mess around with it and maybe drop this to silver and get this one to gold, or just keep it the way like I said right here. That's pretty much how I would have my badges. Shooting badges now, I go gold quick draw, gold range extender, gold green machine, and gold hot zone hunter. Now for this one right here, I'm gonna let you guys know something. I'm gonna tell you guys the 2 badges that I would recommend, or 3 actually, recommend you using and putting it on gold. Like, there would be no reason to put one on silver and one on bronze or anything like that. So the 3 badges I would tell you guys to do is either catch and shoot, deadeye, or hot start. So if I run rec, depending on who I'm running with, since you're always gonna be the ball handler regardless, but running rec, you most of the time you'll get the ball passed back to you, so you want to use catch and shoot when you run rec. I'll keep that. I mean, I don't know what I was gonna say there, but if you're running rec, I would recommend you using catch and shoot. Like I said, deadeye, to be honest, I've been always the person to use deadeye. For the last couple weeks, I've been using no deadeye. Like, you won't believe me, no deadeye. And as much as space I open up when I shoot, or even just like, I never take contested shots, or of course, they're closing out, but I just feel like deadeye, you kind of don't need it. But if you're the type of person that wants to use deadeye, or you think you need deadeye, then go ahead, put that on gold. Like I said, it's either deadeye, catch and shoot, or hot start. Hot start is really a good badge, and it's really underrated. A lot of people don't use it and don't think it works, but this badge is really, like, I'm telling you, put it on after you shoot. If you just make your first shot, green that first shot, and it just feels like you have takeover right off the bat after that. Like, that's how good it is. So I'm gonna just leave it on hot start. Of course, I'm just showing you guys the badges I would go with. Now playmaking, I'll go unpluggable Hall of Fame for sure. Unpluggable quick first step, handles for days as well. Hall of Fame. Dimer Hall of Fame. Tight Handles Hall of Fame. I couldn't even say that right. Hall of Fame. I'm over here talking way too much, but bear with me on that. And pretty much once you max out your badges, this is where you can move them around. Like I said, if you're running park, rec, because you would want to have floor general, depending on if you're running with someone that has it on, then of course you wouldn't want to have it on. That's why, like, unless you're playing with randoms, because it's kind of hard like that, you know. But if you're playing with the team, talk with them, see if anybody already has it on, so you don't have to have it on, or the other way around, or you know how it works. So I'll say floor general on that. Bailout, that's a badge as a slashing playmaker, or even a slasher. I would just say bailout is probably one of the most OP badges you can have, because you know you're gonna be driving a lot. They know you're gonna be driving a lot. So let's say you go driving and you go for a dunk and you see them help. Someone helps out and leaves a shooter in the corner or somewhere. While you in air, you can pass that ball out to them. So regardless, once you're in air, you can pass the ball out. Having bailout is, like I said, one of the most OP badges you can have. So this is pretty much how I would have my badges. If I don't have floor general on, I'd probably go with space creator. If I'm running rec, I would go with needle threader. You need this badge, trust me. I mean, I've done it. I've used needle threader on bronze. It works still. Sometimes I have it on, most of the times I have it Hall of Fame, but I just feel like I don't feel no difference really. So I just put it Hall of Fame just cause, but you can drop it down to probably silver, gold, or anything. Another badge you can use if you're running rec, I recommend these on rec, cause park you really won't be going for fast breaks as much, and it's not like you really need it. So the badge I'm talking about is downhill Hall of Fame. When you playing rec, this downhill Hall of Fame, you'll trust me, it's lovely. You'll beat everybody by the time like you even get there. They won't even be close. So those are pretty much the badges I use on this player. If you want to know the badges I use when I'm running park, it's pretty much the same thing right here, other than just adding either floor general or space creator, to be honest. From there, all the other badges you really won't need, you just really won't need them. Like stop and go is cool, but for like this build you really won't need it. Then for my defense badges, we gotta go for sure clamps on gold, intimidator on gold. And see, depending if you know how to play defense and you know how to get through screens without actually needing pick dodger, because there's ways you can get through a screen. There's times obviously you will get caught on an animation through the screens, but one tip I can give you is if you're the type to play defense holding L2 a lot, and I learned this myself, holding L2 a lot, you might, once you see screens like that, if you know they might the person with the ball is gonna go one way, either hold L2 and step behind the screen, and if you're gonna go through the screen, let go of L2. Let go of that L2 and either use your turbo and go through while your hands are up, and you'll get pushed through the screen. Because if you're holding L2 and you try going through the screens, that's what gives you animations on grabbing on the center or any animation you get by going through screens. That's a good tip I can give you guys, like I said. So if you don't need the pick dodger, if you're running rec, I'll probably go with interceptor, Tyler's defender, or we can even go like taking down intimidator to silver, putting this one on interceptor, and you're probably going with like Tyler's defender on bronze or something. But it's just, those are pretty much the main badges I would say to use. Either it would be clamps. Clamps is a mandatory badge you need to use. So use clamps, intimidator, interceptor, pick dodger, Tyler's defender. Pickpocket is cool. I would use it too. You could even put it on bronze, but like I said, it's just those are the main badges that you would pick from. All these other badges you really won't, you won't be needing them. So the ones I would go with would be just like intimidator, and then like I said, pick dodger I would probably go with. If I'm running rec, I would just go like something like this. This is what it would look like. So that's pretty much my build. Like I said, I'll be I'm grinding on this build. I'm still grinding my badges. I'm still grinding on the other build I made. So that's pretty much, I'm gonna end the video here. Like I said, make sure you guys, if you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like and comment. Hit that post notification, man, so you know when I go live or when I upload a new video. And if you guys want to hit me up, my Twitter link is on the description. Make sure you guys go follow that. And that's pretty much it, man. I'll catch you guys on the next video though. Peace.
When I jump in that Rari, don't hop in. Brand new house, you ain't welcome in. No, we not brothers, even though we can. Up in my life, you ain't welcome in. I look up tired, time out the time, I done tried.